right? We're talking about spooky, Halloween, haunted things now. We're with psychic medium Lisa Leno. Lisa, I think it's always this time of year where people are reaching for this kind of evidence of that ghosts really do exist.
Exactly.
And
they are.
Now, you are not only a psychic medium, you also have gone paranormal, where free of charge you will go places in the valley and do investigations.
Yes.
Now, explain
Absolutely.
exactly what you do and what you bring with you.
Well, it could be something as small as somebody's home, or it could be a very large place like Cold Firearms. If somebody has a problem with a ghost, or they think they do, we will come in and we will investigate with the equipment. So we use a scientific approach, and then I use a spiritual approach, which would be to try to communicate on the level of a medium. Although you don't have to be a medium to communicate with a ghost. They're on our side. So you can still feel them, see them, be tugged, and all that kind of good stuff. You don't have to be me to get that.
Feel their presence. Right.
Absolutely. So we go in and get some actual physical evidence, because sometimes it really is just something in the house. But if there is something, we try to eventually try to cross the ghost over to peace, if we can.
Right.
Doesn't always work.
And so that's what you do with your team. Now, we're going to look at a few actually pictures and some video as well of evidence. Tell us what we're looking at here, Lisa.
Okay, that was at Dark Manor. It's a haunted Halloween attraction in Connecticut, in Baltic, Connecticut, but it's really haunted. And at that point, you see the K2 meter was lit up, and it was a group of people that we had in, and they asked, everybody's phones were off, and we asked if there was somebody sitting or standing in that chair right next to it. And I have the arrow pointing to the K2, all lit up.
Now, what is a K2?
It detects electromagnetic energy fields. So if you put it next to a lit microwave, it's going to go crazy. But there was nothing going on.
Nothing going on.
No, all the electricity was off. The attraction was completely shut down, and we made everybody shut their phones.
Okay, so you can see it lit up. Let's look at the next picture. And this is at Dark Manor.
Yeah, and now you see in between the chair, that's right after we asked, is there anybody in the chair? And somebody snapped a picture, and you can clearly see something.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Now, we try to debunk everything and make sure that it isn't a light, it isn't a reflection, and you can see the mirror, so it's certainly not a reflection. And I will go so far as to have expert photographers look at it and see, and I tell anybody, if you think it's fake, by all means, you know, blow it all up and you'll see there's nothing pixelated. We didn't fake that at all. It was weird.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Let's take a look at the next photo that we have, and I believe this is from, was this from Colt Firearms?
Yeah, that was from Colt. Now, it might look like smoke or something, but first of all, if the person taking the video knew about that, they would have said, oh, there's something weird, or nobody could smoke. This is an abandoned building.
So when you were there,
we
it was
didn't see
clear.
this.
You
Yeah,
didn't see that?
no, nothing at all. But we kept feeling like we were being followed by ghosts. I mean, that place is really haunted. That's the abandoned building.
So now, what would that be evidence of?
Somebody's there. Somebody was right in front of that camera. Just a mist, and I can't really say an orb, just presence of somebody there.
Presence.
Yeah.
So now let's take a look at the video. We're going to have you talk about what we're looking at. So this video is actually, we're looking at the K2 meter. Tell us, describe, we're not going to actually have the sound up, but describe what we're going to be looking at here.
This is at Dark Manor, and I believe this is the one about asking the person if this was their land. Is this your land? It was a Native American. We were trying to figure out who was there, and they let us know who was there by lighting it up. And as you can see, both of the meters were going off at the same time, and there was nothing. It was pitch black in there.
Wow. Now,
So-
can you feel a presence? Do you physically feel it, or do you just see the evidence in the...
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I seem to feel, believe it or not, I seem to feel less than most people, because I kind of feel like they say, why should we give you the energy? You can talk to us. So I might see it in my mind's eye and say, are you this? We found a teacher at that place.
Wow.
An old piano teacher.
Is there a difference between a spirit and a ghost?
Yes. When I come in and we talk to your grandparents, they're spirits. And those are just two terms that I use to clarify. Those are spirits that have crossed over, and the ones that I bring in to talk to you, your family members and your friends and your pets from the other side, or heaven, whatever word you want to use, they are what I call spirits, and a ghost would be somebody who is deceased but has not crossed over. So I feel like everybody deserves to cross over if they want to. And some of them that are lost just don't know how. So we try our very best to get them, to at least let them know there's the light, and please go to it if you want.
Well, if you at home know of a place, a business, your own home, and you want to have it investigated, contact Gone Paranormal.
Absolutely.
You'll go and do that investigation and help them either cross over or communicate what they need to communicate. Well, thanks, Lisa, for joining us.
Thank you.
It's always nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
And happy Halloween to you.
You too.